What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, Juggernaut of Multi-Platinum Production Team.
Arkatech Beatz.
Welcome to the Music Review live stream. I'm your host, like I said, Juggernaut of Multi-Platinum Production Team, Arkatech Beatz. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure you like, commenting, and subscribing, following the live. I am a multi-platinum producer. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. And we are doing music reviews. We've been doing music reviews for a couple of months now, and we're making it do what it do. If you're not familiar with us, we're producers for Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Jadakiss, The Game, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, so many other artists, Freddie Gibbs, Killer Mike, Shorty Low, Waka Flocka Flame, you name it, we've done it. You know what I mean? So we're about to jump into these music reviews, man. We're about to jump into these music reviews. Shout out to everybody that's going to jump into the live. I got some music that's been sitting in the queue.
Arkatech Beatz.
We got over 1,100 submissions. Shout out to everybody that's been submitted into the getting their music reviewed. Shout out to all my producers in my producer group, School.com, Future Producer Society. They were teaching the music business and showing folks the ropes about this music production at the same time. We're about to get started. Just wait for this algorithm to heat up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Some notifications to go out to some people so that they can know that I'm getting ready to listen to their music. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Shout out Max B, French Montana. Cosmo Brothers out, Wave Guard. And we're about to get started in just a few moments. About to jump into this super skip. Cliff Tone. Tell me if I'm dreaming. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. We're streaming on all platforms. That beat is called Cold World. And we cooked that up on the live stream the other night for our music production tutorials. If you're not watching those, man, make sure you're checking those out. Those are on our YouTube channel, the music production tutorials. And that's from our future producer group in the future producer schools.futureproducer school.com. And, you know, like I said, we cooked that up live so that, you know, folks can see the process and how we do the music production as well. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Max B, French Montana out now. Wave Gods, man, Cosmo Brothers. Make sure you're checking that out. Yo, we about to jump into this joint right now from Cliff Tone. Let's go. We're going to listen to it. Tell me if I'm dreaming. Chat, tell me what y'all think. as we play in this joint. Let's go. It's a super skip. We skipped a line of 1,100 people.
All day at my 9 to 5. Been waiting all day, now it's my time. About to roll a switch, pour a cup of wine. Wind down for me a peace of mind. Back to the studio, get on the grind. Deep in my thoughts when I bust a rhyme. Breaking every wall that was built to confine me. When the time comes, it'll be perfect time. Never give up, I'ma keep on trying. I remember the days when my mom was crying. I would do anything just to keep her smiling. The love she showed me was so inspiring. Can't wait for the day to say my mom retired. Put the keys in her hand to the house I'm buying. No car notes for the whip we driving. Tell me if I'm dreaming or I'm slipping away. Can't explain the feeling. It's like I'm drifting off in space. I know what you're thinking. Let's spark up and blaze. Am I really tripping? Lost in a cloud of haze. Taking a chance, never understand what I've been through. No limitations to the great things that I can do. When I pick up the pencil, the words turn into a visual. Some say I'm lyrically spiritual. The reason I'm here, nothing short of a miracle. Really, I'm just sticking to the principle. Spreading love with every syllable. Been original since the day that I was cut from the umbilical. Not gon' stop till the day I reach my pinnacle. When I'm on the beat, I feel so invincible. Cold world made me feel so invisible. Cause I ain't rapping about nothing that's fictional and that's pitiful. Tell me if I'm dreaming or I'm slipping away. Can't explain the feeling. It's like I'm drifting off in space. I know what you're thinking. Let's spark up and blaze. Am I really tripping? Lost in a cloud of haze.
Shout out to Cliff Tone on this, man. This joint is called Tell Me If I'm Dreaming. I'm going to give a little bit of feedback. He submitted a super skip. Look, man. This record has a good amount of potential on here. And I'm going to tell you what I like on the first level. I think I like the overall track. The track itself, the underlying track, I like that. I like how it has a good groove. Real smooth. Right, easy to listen to. Nothing too crazy on this joint. Right, the raps to me is solid. Right, I feel like we have a solid grip on what he needs to do in terms of his rap. I feel like he has a solid grip in terms of his song structure. Right, he starts the record off with the hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. You know what I mean? So 3 hooks sandwiched in between 2 verses, approximately 12 bars. Right on target. Now we got a few things that have some opportunities, and I want to kind of go through some of the opportunities that he may have on this record that I believe that can help to get this record to be improved, right? Now, for those who are not familiar with us, again, like I said, I'm part of the multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz. Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Jadakiss, The Game, Raekwon the Chef, Max B, French Montana. So, just to name a few, so that you can understand that I'm not new to this. And we've been in the rooms with some of the greatest that have ever done it, right? So just so that you can be clear on what we're about to kind of give you on this. So my first issue with this is that this record goes way too long in an intro without a single word being iterated on here. And let's listen to it together so that we can be clear on what we probably shouldn't be. We try to stay away from. And I call this wasted real estate when we come to music, because remember what's happening is that we're dealing with swipe culture because we're dealing with people who have short attention spans. So because this record comes on and there's no ad libs, there's no lyrics, there's no name, there's no nothing. I thought it was an instrumental, right? So this becomes wasted space, and I understand you might like the track. Start it right here, boom. Like we didn't need to do all of this, and this is when we fall in love with the track too much. But this is a bad practice. The record is still 30 seconds. He hasn't started yet.
Tell me if I'm dreaming or I'm slipping away.
Now, and I also feel like with this hook, I believe the hook is decent, but I do believe that some of these harmonies probably could have been mixed a little bit better, and probably could have been touched up with a little bit of auto-tune, and maybe effects a little bit more so that it blended better, right? Because I understand that he's trying to make the bottom harmonies kind of stand out on this thing, but it's kind of taken away from it. So, and I also might need some ad-libs on this thing to make this thing kind of feel a little bit more cohesive, make it feel a little bit more complete.
Can't explain the feeling. It's like I'm drifting off in space. I know what
You see what I'm saying? So there's gaps here, like there's space.
you're thinking. Let's spark up and blaze.
See, like how you got an ad-lib there, but you didn't have the ad-lib on the first one?
Am I really tripping? Lost in a cloud of haze.
Space.
Been grinding all day at my.
You gotta say something. Let's go. Something, so that we know that you're getting ready to jump into the track, right? Because you got a dope rap voice. The voice is good. You got good rap cadence, good rhythm, right? These things are good. These things are working in your favor, and you're not really capitalizing off this. We're not really utilizing it like the way we should be.
9 to 5, been waiting all day, now it's my time. About to roll a switch, pour a cup of wine. Wind down for me a peace of mind. Back to the studio, get on the grind. Deep in my thoughts when I bust a rhyme. Breaking every wall that was built to confine me. When the time comes, it'll be perfect time. Never give up.
I think we could benefit on the verse by a few more doubles.
No car notes for the whip we driving.
See the space right there again between the verse and the hook? Need to fill that in.
Tell me if I'm dreaming or I'm slipping away. Can't explain the feeling. It's like I'm drifting off in space. I know what you're thinking. Let's spark up and blaze. Am I really tripping? Lost in a cloud of haze. Taking a chance, never understand what I've been through. No limitations to the great.
So it was the same thing on the second verse. Is that like there's these gaps that that need to have ad-libs in them, and they need to be sort of filled, man. So it's kind of like this record is kind of like it's going and then it's stopping, and it's going and then it's stopping, and it's kind of a little bit of a distraction. It's like there are audible gaps in this record that I think can be actually filled in better. Pause. You know what I mean? So this is one of those records that I believe there is a good amount of there's a good amount of promise on this song. I feel like it's like it has the right elements. You know what I mean? So like the elements are there, the arrangement is there. It's just little things that I think that take time to understand as an artist. And if there's a producer in the room that's supposed to tell you, hey dog, you can't leave that like that incomplete, or if the artist is left, we can as the producers, we can comb through his record and take out different pieces of what he's already laid down and just repeat them in certain areas, copy and paste them in to fill these things in, to fill in these gaps if we're a good engineer, if we're a good producer. So the artist may not even have to go back in, right? If we can just shift everything down a few bars, right, so it'll start sooner, and then we could kind of dig through the record and put doubles and stuff like that and all those other things in there. We can do all of that stuff in post. Like he doesn't even have to touch the booth again. Like we could literally fix that after he left, the artist left, But it's up to the producers and the folks to really understand what to do in order to get us to that space, or to get us to the record that's going to make the most sense. So shout out to Cliff Tone for sending this, man. Hopefully you're being able to see this. I know that you submitted this a day or so ago because we were out the mix for a little bit, and we didn't get on yesterday or the day before. We weren't feeling too right, but we're gonna try to keep the cadence going on in terms of getting on nightly. Save Monday is a holiday, but shout out to everybody, man. That's submitting. We're gonna jump into this next skip. This joint is called "I Quit." Who is this by? That boy Carl. He just enjoy making people laugh. All right, well, let's see what it is. Hopefully, it's not too crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This for all my niggas who work at the drive-thru. I just wanna let all y'all know right now. Quit your fucking job. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this job, I don't need this shit. Fuck a 2 weeks notice, man, I'm out this bitch. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this job, I don't need this shit. Fuck a 2 weeks notice, man, I'm out this bitch. Fuck this job, fuck the employees, fuck the fry station, fuck the drink machine, fuck this stank ass floor. Why it smell like shit? Had to grease this bitch every goddamn shift. Fuck the customers, they are dumb as shit. They do not exist, they are all goldfish. I'm lost, no baffled, no fucking pissed. I've never met people who are this clueless. I swear they just don't think. Why are there so many napkins on the bathroom sink? Niggas piss me off, it must be a kink. No, you cannot get an extra drink. Wanna know how I know your pussy's pink? Cause you're not wearing pants in the drive-thru. If I say something, I'm wrong. What the fuck did I do? I just wanna leave, bitch. I don't care about you. Get out of my sight. I do this every day. I barely get paid. The customers complain. The workers are lazy. They all sit back. I do everything myself while they get to relax. They're just like cats. The way that I give and I coddle but never get anything back. Work my ass off till I hurt my back, but I can't sit down, I'll get written up for that. Nigga, fuck this job and everything it stand for. Fuck these burgers, they just make my hands sore. Fuck these walls, cause they're all lacking decor. Fuck this store, what the fuck did you pay for? Fuck these fries, man, they're not even tasty. You know the struggle, but won't even save me. We don't take hundreds, please just go grab change, please. Then they take off, I don't see them for 8 weeks. Fuck this job. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit. Say it with me. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this job, I don't need this shit. Fuck a 2 weeks notice, man, I'm out this bitch. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this shit, I'ma quit my job, nigga. Fuck this job, I don't need this shit. Fuck a 2 weeks notice, man, I'm out Finally, I'm free. I'm fucking free.
Listen, he said he quit his job, man. I think we all got the hook on this one. He quit his job. Look, for the most part, it's done what it's supposed to do, right? He said he likes to have fun with it, make people laugh. I think that's really where it needs to be at. I would just tell him, you know, let's structure it a little bit different, right? Let's do let's get the hook good, get it down to 8 bars. Let's get the first verse into 12 bars. Bring the hook back in the middle. Do another 12 bars. Get the hook at the end and be done with it. If we do it that way, you know, I think he'll have something. He can rock with it pretty good. Ain't nothing wrong with the raps. But I think on the first part of the rap, it's really like too much, you know, F this. We know that's the hook. And then there's a second part to where he starts to really rap. So like if he was to just kind of maintain that cadence where he's actually rapping about everything, the fries and why he hates the job and why he quit, like I think that is probably more effective. I would have told him, if I'm in the room, yo, I need you to lean more like that for the entirety of the song, and then squeeze the F that, I quit my job in the middle, and there's the hooks, and we'd have been good, But shout out to that boy Carl, man, for submitting, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for letting us hear that, man. He said he hated his job, he quit it, man. Crazy, yo. This joint here is called Full Zip, man. We're about to jump into some more joints, man. Produced by Simon LaTrampa. Let's listen to this. Let's see where this is at.
Cuando llego con los ñeris a la disco hago que el láser me apunte. Música para la calle, el boliche y el búnker. Con la mafia ñeri.
And not for nothing, people still doing that? Like still drinking that stuff? I thought that stuff been played itself out. People still doing that?
No se asusten, yo trato de giles porque sé que ustedes no curten. Directamente del sur de toda la Patagonia. Y bajan pa' bloque ñeri, sé que se remoñan. De menor vacile tomando café al coñac. En los pasillos con los ñeri fumando una macoña. El primero de mi gueto con la retro. De menor me busqué todo el respeto. Ahora sueno en los puntos, está todo recheto. Me escuchan en pabellones porque le remeto. Y eso es verico. Yo siempre tranquilo camino porque sé que la calle me verificó. No tiramos la misión, si me voy por el millón. Yo no voy a cumplir condena, aunque estoy en investigación. Free para los que me escuchan y están metidos en prisión. Ellos saben que les meto y esto no es por comisión. Coming son, ja.
Atentamente lo de los bloques, haciendo la conexión para todos los futuros argentinos.
El maturro del género full chip, no regala el...
And not for nothing, it looks like this got a little traction, man. The video's clean. It's at 7.7 thousand views in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like it's doing a little bit of motion on it. I can't really make out the hook on it, but in terms of what I'm seeing and feeling on it, as far as like, I'm my Spanish isn't totally terrible, but for the most part, it seems like it has a decent mix and vibe. I can't really make out where we're, how prominent this hook is.
DNI que lo vamos a verificar con los chips, con el clip. Entramos con la pistola para el VIP, la perkin en la mano.
And he got a good cadence on it, like in terms of it being on beat, even in Spanish.
Derretido en el bajo mundo de la Moncler. Yo que le regalemos la producto se monta. Vacilo con los asesinos y puesta la vape rosa. Una glope y el bloque, puesta tu garota.
And the reason why a lot lot of this works, and I know some people may not really agree with me, but a lot of the reason why some of it does work, and the reason why, like, for him to have 7,000 to 10,000 views on YouTube for a music video in this day and age right now, if he ain't put no money on it, that's a good look, right? But the reason why it may start to catch on is because what is he doing? He's inviting people into his world. You know what I mean? The visuals are inviting people into their world. Like, this is what we do to our music. This is what we do. And this is what a lot of artists are having a hard time translating, like, yo, this is what we do. This is who we are. This is what we do to the music, and start to show people, you know, J Love, what up? We start to show people, like, yo, this is what we do. Like, this is what makes us us. This is what makes this music, you know? So, you know, the video's clean too, you know what I mean?
Siempre marcas en la ropa, buena mota, porque saben que siempre andamos en la nota y ya lo saben. Al que se pase con el combo le recabe. Un llamado a los menores y te recaen. Yo no hablo más, está nicheando. Quiere atentamente la label. Quiere atentamente la label.
Yeah, that beat kind of going. Let's do it. And it's like the piano is off. You know what I'm saying? The piano's off, but the rest of it kind of goes, and it's like, it's kind of ill, man. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to these guys, Full Zip, man. Simon La Trampa, man. Simon La Trampa. Shout out to him, man. Thank you for submitting it, man. Listening to some different joints tonight, man. We listening. Let's go. Can we stay as friends? Dork. Riz, what up, man? How you been, man?
Dorks. They look like a couple of dorks.
You got me changing my lock screen. You got me changing my profile pics. Baby, you playing with my heartstrings. Somehow I always say the wrong things, like I love you, but I hate your guts and I miss you. But you tear me up when I hated myself, but you love me the most. And now that I think about it, baby, wanna hold you close. Whoa. My tears stain this letter I write to you. In 6 years, baby, I'll fight for you. I don't wanna lose you now or ever. These thoughts of you collect dust in my head. I did things I regret, but if you give me one more chance, I'll make you smile. Just know that it'll take a while, cause I'm not used to loving, I'm not used to touching, I'm not used to fucking, I'm not used to being in love, cause I was ugly. I'm not used to being in love behind the screen. I'm not used to being in thoughts so perceived. I'm not used to ever being wanted in my life. I had never thought that a friend could be a wife. I had never thought that I liked the color red. Body pillows cover your body in my bed. And now I claw my eyes out, cause I don't wanna see you with another man. And now I go.
This could have gone if it had a more prominent hook in it. Like, it could have definitely had a little bit more. Could have had a little bit more. Like, it has a nice little vibe to it, but it needs a prominent hook in there, because the voice is right there, and it's like I was waiting for that hook to kind of jump into it, but it didn't come, and the song was almost over. Boy Swagger, what up? What's the word, man? This is a Yay Andre 3000 type beat by Kellison. shout out to Kellison on this, man. Make sure y'all are jumping into the school.com/Future Producer Society. So we can kind of get y'all where we need to get y'all in terms of this production. Because check this out. How many, for my guys that are in the chat, man, how many beats was that he just played? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how many beats was that actually when we listen to that? Like, this joint is got the right instruments, it's mixed properly, it has the right fidelity, like, you know what I mean? The issue here is like, this is like one of those, this is like one of those tracks that we used to do, right? Where me and Mike used to say, okay, we're gonna put all these different parts in here, and then we're gonna leave it up to the artist to chop up the parts that he wants to rap on. You can't do that. You gotta make this joint into a record. You gotta treat it like a record. As a producer who is basically submitting tracks for people to listen to, you have to create as much as you can to get it to the finished situation. You got to get it to the finished product as close as possible. Where basically the only thing that the artist has to do is come down and lay their vocals. In some cases, you don't even want them to lay their hook if you can get away with it, right? In some cases, if you can bring the beat with the hook, and all you got to do is fill in 2 verses, right? If you can get a feature, then there's only 1 verse you got them to fill in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to get as much of it completed as possible to get it to the finish line. Like, we cannot have the situation where we have all of these different ideas labeled into one beat. It's confusing. You know what I mean? And if we're waiting for the pat on the back for someone to say, yo, bro, you really dope with this production. Yo, bro, you dope with this production, but that may not be what gets you paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the thing here. It may not be what gets you paid. It's, you know, less is more. You know what I mean? Very seldomly do I see the guys with the best production win. You know, I don't see it that way. I see the guys who are able to understand what it means to really strip down these songs, really get these songs, you know, mixed well, that understand tempo, that understand pitch, that understand key and pace. You know, for people who understand that, who understand arrangement, and who understand certain parts of programming. I think those are the ones that win. You know, so shout out to you for this, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with the music technically. It's technically sound, you know, but we need to hear something that's going to basically feel more cohesive, more complete as one track versus, you know, maybe like 4 tracks in one. Shout out to you, though. This joint here is called Vines by Bucky Radstad. It's not available. Gone. This joint here is called FWM by Sir Escobar.
貴様の拳など顔どにも効かんわい
Hey, Kuro, turn it up.
DJ Corrupt, what up, bro?
Go to 1 and a 2 and now I got a 3. All these hoes fucking at me, they fuck with me. All these hoes are the 10 out of 10s, and these hoes are baddies, and these baddies are foreign, baby, they Japanese. I get to Japan cause I move like a samurai. Once inside I'm like a katana, baby, you gon' die. I'ma look you in the eye and see that shit's a lie. Baby, it's a gamma, roll the dice to catch my eyes. I ain't fucking with the nation, my new bitch Jamaican. With the tinted eyes, me my black bitch, yeah, she looking blazing. Yeah, my ex on Xbox and my new bitch on PlayStation. With the thick 5, I got a new bitch and my bitch amazing. My Odex on Xbox calling me, oh yeah, shit coming crazy. I don't mean to get these hoes, bitch. I'm just so lazy. Go to 1 and a 2 and now I got a 3. All these hoes fucking on me, they fuck with me. All these hoes are the 10 out of 10s, and these hoes are baddies, and these baddies are foreign, baby. They Japanese, yeah. Fucking a bitch to the back with a bubble, but she turn around and say what's up. She turn my music off, I say hold on, baby, you turn me on. She say she wanna hear the cups, but baby, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, baby, suck my dick. If you suck my dick, I promise, baby, I'ma suck her clean. Is that a deal, bitch? Whoa. Go to 1 and a 2 and now I got a 3. All these hoes fucking on me, they fuck with me. All these hoes are the 10 out of 10s, and these hoes are baddies, and these baddies are foreign, baby, they Japanese, yeah.
Yo, that's Sir Escobar, man. I think this is a good record, man. It's just hard to find where the hook is at. You know what I mean? I feel like he got the right rhythm. I feel he got the right cadence. I feel like he got the right voice sound, like, you know, the right tone. The beat is popping. Like, it's exactly where it needs to be. I just feel like it just need a more prominent hook, you know? But this definitely has the melody and everything in it that's kind of really like today's sound. You know what I mean? So you're right there, Sir Escobar. You just got to kind of, we gotta see if we can get you into the format, get the song formatted, right? Hook in the beginning, verse, hook, verse, hook. You know what I mean? You do that, man, you might be winning. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. My man, Boy Swagger, asking me about this Max being Big Daddy Kane stuff. Let me tell y'all something, man. There's one thing that I agree with, and I don't know if it was DJ Scratch. It wasn't Fat Joe. I know it might have been DJ Scratch that I might have been watching, and he was talking about, you know, the legends, and what I don't see us doing enough of is, you know, shout out to Max, and, you know, I don't really think there's any harm here. I think it's just, you know, guys talking, and, you know, guys talking and guys not necessarily, you know, not really understanding like the currency thing, right? So for example, if you remember, like, there used to be this big to do with like Nas and Jim Jones and who's more, you know, socially relevant, and you know this kind of talk. And I think a lot of times guys take the internet algorithm and try to, you know, use that as to whether people are hot, warm, lukewarm, whatever the hell it may be, or who's doing what and who's doing whatever. And what you have to realize is that your algorithm is your algorithm. Everyone doesn't really see the same thing. You know, like, the algorithm is programmed to give you more of what you want to see. So if you're not really tapped in to what's going on that side, you're not going to really see anything. And as far as your algorithm is concerned, it's not relevant, right? So I feel like, you know, Heads asked the question, the comment comes out, right? I do feel that if it's something that can be deemed as maybe, let's say, disrespectful, let's say guys say it's disrespectful, you know, I feel like it's up to the platforms to, you know, do a better job of making sure that we're protecting who we need to protect. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you this, them other platforms of other demographics, they won't allow you to talk about certain people on their platforms. They'll edit it out. It would never reach the mainstream. And I think we got to do a better job of that. I think a lot of us in black media, we like to just say, hey, it is what it is, and we like to keep everything real and it's raw. and pardon me, I don't agree with that. Every other demographic is making sure that their demographic is not seen in a negative light. They protect their narratives, they protect their legends, they protect their heads of state, they protect the people that they deem as relevant and or great. So, you know, I would say more so like, hey, I understand guys want authenticity and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, but I feel like, you know, if it's a detriment to you know, a person's legacy, or if it can be misconstrued as such, you know, I think us as the media folks, we have a responsibility to kind of, you know, curate that positively. I think what we do too much in our community, anything goes, and if it's going to get clicks, if it's going to get this, if it's going to get that, then, you know, we got to run with it because, you know, we want the engagement. And I don't think we should be selling ourselves for that. But that's just my opinion. You know, shout out to these guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'll blow over. I don't feel like it's anything. I don't even think it's really, I don't think he really meant it disrespectfully, to be honest. You know what I mean? And if for those who know Max, he's probably already talked to King. You dig? And you know what I mean? And if he had to apologize for it being, you know, feeling like it was disrespectful, nobody want to disrespect no legends. We all know what Big Daddy Kane brought to the game. He's one of the best to have ever done it. So we know that, period. For those who are old enough to know, like, come on, like, you know what I mean? But we understand, like, we talk about things now and artists now, you know, right now. You know what it is right now. It's Drake and whoever's talking right now, you know what I mean? But we understand what his legacy is, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like that drum is squashed by now. I just think people are using that again. Like, see what I'm saying? Like Boy Swag. Like, see how they see, like, right now that's the trending topic? And this is what social media has become. Social media has become like an ambulance chaser for trending topics. Oh, I want clicks and views. They talking about Kane and Max. Let me talk about that. Let me put my 2 cents into it so I can get some clicks and views. Oh, Ross is talking about Drake. Let me put my 2 foot in. Let me talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Let me talk about that. Right? It's like, it's all trending. So, like, for those who are, I call it the ambulance chasing media, the people that really don't have any true substance, you really ain't got nothing real to say. You don't got nothing really to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have no true expertise. Right? So we got to chase the trending topic. We got to chase it. Oh, my God, we got to chase it. You know? We got to chase it. You know? I got an album that's getting ready to drop. Let me talk about the top guy. I got a book that I'm promoting. I got to talk about the top guy incessantly. It's like, come on, man. It's like you guys want a stimulus package without actually paying for the stimulus package. You know what I mean? Like oh, that's really what it is. It's like we can all see that it's clout chasing. And what it does to a lot of these guys who are truly talented, because a lot of these folks are truly, truly talented and don't need to really get into the shenanigans to sell records because their music is good, right? But some folks just love the attention, but not realizing that not all attention is good attention. This is social media, man. Social media is different, especially in this day and age where everybody has the potential to basically be their own star, right? Everybody who can get a camera and a mic can basically jump on stream, and if you have enough shenanigans or if you got enough moxie, overnight you can become who you can become. You know what I'm saying? So those days of always everybody have to focus on the top people, nah, they can tune you off and just keep scrolling. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're seeing a lot more of, and that's why a lot of these guys and their music isn't really being successful, because they haven't understood that that's really what's happening. Is that you really don't hold the relevancy card like you used to. It's not like that anymore. It's not Michael Jackson time. It's no longer like that where, you know, where you can only see music, you know, at a certain time of the day, or you had to tune into MTV at a certain time of day to catch Billie Jean. Like, it's not like that anymore. People can go watch whatever the hell they want to watch. They can watch themselves. They can use AI and go make their own videos of themselves. They can turn themselves into superheroes and shit. Like, guys got to realize that you can't be out here just piss everybody off running your mouth all day. You know what I mean? I gotta figure it out. But, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to jump on and review a few joints. I got a few things in front of me, and I gotta make sure that these projects get managed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my folks who've been rocking with me from the day one. I appreciate y'all. So much moving, so much grooving. Kids is out of school. Gotta adjust to that right now. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Summertime is getting ready to kick off. It's Memorial Day weekend. You know? Yeah, we just trying to make it work, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to do, but, you know, we're going to manage it. We're going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get through it. Just be on the lookout for some new stuff, man. I got some new material coming. Just be on the lookout for that. I'm just trying to tie it up. And then we should be good to go. Yeah, I got to plan vacations and everything. My kids been, where we going? I'm like, me and your mother haven't decided yet. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to figure out where do we want to go, and, you know, we had to take the cruises off of the list because of all that Honda virus talk, and, you know, we gotta be like, you know, we gotta figure it out. There's, you know, a lot going on in the world right now, so you gotta figure out where you can go, where you can be safe. You know, get your kids in and out. You know, but shout out to everybody, man, jumping in. About to get up out of here. Y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all on the other side. Peace, dog.